Good evening and welcome back to Oddsparks, where everything is burbling away and you can't see it, but I've just got an achievement which is produce 60 something sparks a minute. Nice, awesome. So yes, everything is burbling away quite lovely. Oh, fantastic. So yeah, everything is working and doing its thing and we are awesome and wonderful and we have got slashy sparks coming in. This does appear to be working pretty well. It's a little slow. It might be a delivery problem and not an actual yeah, that may be just this is slightly slower on delivering than it needs to be because of the length of it, but yeah, it seems to be alright. We get up to 4 and then you dump 7 in there, boom, there you go. 2, 3, and we come up. And you go down to 1. Nope, it does. It seems like it's working at full potential, which is what we wanted. Excellent. So, that means we can then come up here and do the things we wanted to do up here. So, I am going to, once again, modify the terrain to do new things. We've got floors as well I need to look at, but what I'm thinking is we're going to be here. And, well, before I do that, actually, hold on. Let's see where we're going to go with it. So, we've come up here. Let's look at the threat level. It's turned off, so it doesn't tell me at all. I know this is safe, so I think my train system is safe, because I think it comes, as I said, it's there, and it's a circle. So I'm pretty sure that the circle is about here and then goes around. So this is all safe. So if I run a path up there, the path will get attacked. So I need to run the path back to here and up this side to our towers, which are going to be here. And then this is all sealed off, correct? Yeah, this is all sealed. Might connect that up there. But our towers are indeed going to be here, aren't they? Yeah. That's technically the first thing they're ever going to attack. So they want to get to that all the time. So I'm hoping that they will work their way around to get to that and they won't just start sliming it. Because we might need to set that on an emergency, and if it's not there, well, if it's not... if it gets slimed, then I need to clean it before I can turn it on, and then that's going to be a problem. But I've always got sparks myself as well, so we always have possibilities, shall we say. So let's come down here to the spark cannon, and we'll fit them here somewhere. So what I want to do is I think I want to turn them round. Don't have enough stone. Because this is the output and that's the input. So I have the sparks come up here to the input. And then they'll be firing over the top, which means our sparks on the input might get attacked. Yeah, I think we'll do it that way. So let me grab some bits and pieces here. So if I did we'll go with 5. We'll go with 5. We'll go with 5. I could leave a gap in between them as well, which would yeah, we'll go with 5. You can reach so you turn my camera around. You reach to here where I'm stood. You cover that as well, and you cover that as well. Awesome. So they can all see the same thing. The slime's going to come down this side, I reckon, because they're going to want to get to this. So they'll come down this side here, which means you'll probably be the last one to fire because the slimes will be here. So Yeah. But that's okay. That is okay. That'll be fine. All I need to do is somehow figure out a way to make sure that sparks, we'll have a road here. The sparks come up the road on the right hand side, which is fine. We want that. We want them on the right hand side. That lets them go into there. But I need to make sure that the sparks come back down again, and they only activate if these need sparks inside. I don't want the sparks coming up the path if there's nowhere for the sparks to go. So what I'm going to need is some sensors. Inventory of reserves reach a level. It's motion. Can these... I don't think there's any way I can sense what sparks are in them. Motion and capacity. The capacity reads the inventory. I don't think there's any way for me to check whether these have sparks in them or not. So I might just have to have the sparks running around up here. And risk them being attacked. I'm thinking that might be the only way I can do things here. Well, obviously delivering sparks is what I'm talking about here. So not the actual sparks themselves won't be on here because they can't be on here. But I'd have a delivery guy going up here and down here carrying sparks. And I'd have to make sure that he doesn't get attacked ever. Which, should be fine. Yeah, I'm sure there's a way I can figure this out. Hold on. Let's put a box in here. And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this path. And let me count the tiles here. So, oh, don't. Come back here. Come back here. Right. So that's 20 there. 20 should be good. There, and then I probably want to go here. Clear that out there. There you go. So this one's 22 and this one's 20. And then we do that. You can, oops. You can store 4 lots of 10. You can store 10 in each, and then have one carrying. That's 50. So you can always have a backup of doing that. That'd be fine. But what I think I want here is, so the spark's going to run up, turn around and come back down. The sparks always turn right. Okay. So what I think I want to do is get rid of this here, put a little loop on the end. That. Nope, it's got to be like that. Put in a one-way here, like that, and then a like that. Okay. Then the idea would be we'd throw in a spark on this guy, that, and you go down there, dum dum dum, pick up whatever there, and you go backwards. Why would you go backwards? All right, we'll just put it there then. We'll just put it there. Don't need this to be oh. Yeah. Oop. We go. Ah, no, because then you can't get back. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so then I do a one-way there. There we go. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. That's what I'm doing. And then I need to activate that whenever there's bad guys around. So we go down here, zoom, to a enemy sensor, which I'm going to put there. And I'm going to have this set to enemies. And the sensor length is going to be as long as it can be, and it's going to be slightly narrower. Okay, so it's checking just this path here. That's fine. Most of the slimes I think will be stuck on this side because they're going to attack that. So I'll put that there. No, that should be fine. We'll just make it wider. Oh, there you go. Covers the whole thing. Okay, put on. So, what I want to do is, if you detect an enemy, you would activate that. Okay, you detect an enemy, you activate that, and then the spark that's delivering the goods stays down there till it's clear, because I don't want you being killed because you are a delivery spark. So yeah, so you do that there. That's fine. You will also trigger another one of these guys, which is going to be back here, like that. One more forward. Okay, and you are going to target corruption, and you'll have the probably sparks in you. No. With a guy in there, and then you will go and attack that, and then we want to build an inverter, which is going to be a not gate, which will be yeah, that'll do. Okay, and wire, and then you go to there, and you go to there. Put on, there you go. Okay, so if you detect an enemy, you turn this off, and you turn that on. So that protects that going there and stops you firing out here to clear corruption off these guys if there's an enemy. Okay. I may want to have like another tower or two back here with some sparks in it as well, in case something goes terribly wrong. I don't think stuff will go terribly wrong. I think this will be okay. We will obviously test this whilst we're here staring at things to figure it out. So, yeah. Okay. How are we doing? We are good. We are good. Right, let this pre-fill and that'll be fine. And then we can attack this and then see if we can get that working there. Did we turned off this one as well, didn't we? Yeah. So that one's turned off completely. So we just have to deal with that one and maybe that one. Although I don't think so, because if I look at the corruption, come along, it's not until here. You are out of range of the other guy. So yeah, you're never going to trigger the other one. And these guys are well out of range of that as well. So cool. There is no way for me to turn this off, is there? Actually, now I think about it, no. So I'll have to remove this. So the sparks won't be attacking this. The sparks will be coming down and presumably attacking this. Maybe this box, but I think these are the closest things. So yeah. Okay, so I need to throw sparks in these for the working thing. The workers are at risk of everything, basically. So they're on the front line, so be prepared. So I want you to drop off into here or something, don't I? Or I don't know what's going on here. What are we doing here? You want that and you want aether crystals. So that's what we need to figure out. The aether crystals are the next thing we need to figure out, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. Which we can do. Okay. Right. So let's turn this on. I'll copy the animal scarer so I have it in my... Wow. I'm pressing all the buttons to try and copy it. It's like push X, right click. It's not working. Okay, yeah, okay. Not quite sure what's going on there, but yeah. Okay, and then you start producing sparks, which is fine. Let's bring up the hostility level. There it is. There it is. They are gathering strength. I don't think they come and attack me if I'm just stood here. They only attack me if I get too close to them. They are hostile because, as you can see now, the range comes up and reaches these machines here, reaches all this here, this path here. So they can attack any spark along this area completely, but they can't attack this here, which is nice, and they can't attack our train system. So they will come and slime all this up if they get the opportunity to. Here they come. I can hide back here and not worry too much about them attacking me. Yeah, they don't seem to target me. So, slime. Here we go. Ritual combat time. Get him. Oh, you get stuck in the slime. Oh. It's interesting. Okay, so this might need to come forward a bit more. Yeah. You might need to come forward a little bit more. Because if the path gets slimed and then everything stops, that would be a problem. So let's bring this forward by 2. Build a wire there. This. Okay. So we'll wait for the next one. Oh, there we go. We're level 2 coming along. I want to basically let it get up to level 3 and see what happens, because we need to make sure it works for the combat scenarios that we're giving it. Okay, it took a long time, but here comes the next phase. We have a big slime and some smaller slimes. This time, however, our cannons are actually facing the correct direction straight away. So we're going to be able to black things much quicker. Pew, 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 like this, which is nice. I definitely think I would like to move this up even closer now. Because I'd like to keep the corruption as clean as I could. So maybe we do move this up. So let's do that. There we go. I just want to keep the corruption as clear away from there as I can. Not really sure what's going on with this guy here. Okay, cool. So that seemed to work. So you was yep, you didn't drop any of these guys here. The thing that I'm worried about though is that we might be having a fight here, because that obviously reaches further than that can see. And then this fires because it thinks it's clear, so yeah, let's move this back actually to there. It's probably safer to have it like this. You go to there, and then you go to there, like that, and you go boom. So you're going to clean up, yeah, you're going to get 3 tiles of corruption there. They also do seem to be coming down this edge along here. They all seem to come down this edge. So I was correct in that they will come down here. I don't know why these should be the first things they attack, but I guess they might be trying to get this guy. I'm not sure. Don't know what's happened with that spark there. I think that's just a bug. He's not being a... not being reset, so yeah. So yeah, you're... There's 2 now, look. Yeah, you've got enough. You're not refilling them as they fire because you only lose them if they die. So that's not happening there. So I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. I think this is good. I like it. I think it's good. It is producing a lot of corrupted aether, which is very nice. The corrupted aether needs to go into this guy with aether crystals so that we can get these things out of it here. So I need to kickstart this with some aether crystals and then kickstart the process to get some stuff going, which is awesome. So what I'm going to do is, now this is working and it's been tested and everything is awesome, I'm going to put back in a scarer to shut down that. Oh, it seems to... oh, they repath to try and get that. That's what they're doing there. So boom, boom, boom. We'll just kill these guys off here. Super easy. Nice, nice, nice. Then I'm going to grab you guys and clean up. And we might get attacked once more because there are slimes here. It doesn't delete enemies, it just stops spawners happening. So yeah, we might get attacked once more, but that's okay. We not have to worry too much about that. So we'll just clean up that there, and cool. So we shall come back in the next episode, and we will build our crystal system, because that's what we'll do next. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.